Okay, well, hi everybody, and welcome to Optimisation 3. I'm Lewis Mitchell. I'm a professor of data science in the School of Computer and Mathematical Sciences. I'm taught this course for the last 3 years, something like that. And it's a great course. I really enjoy it, and I'm really pleased to be teaching it again. So optimization is kind of an old subject in a lot of ways. It's a classic piece of mathematics. But it's really important in modern data science and in modern machine learning because, as we'll talk about in this course, it's really the foundation for how deep learning and so many of the data science and machine learning methods actually work. So it's absolutely fundamental. It's been really cool to be able to talk about some of that stuff in this course over the years. So I'm really excited to get started. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk just a little bit about the course, about the structure of the course, and then in the coming videos, we'll get into the actual start to get into the actual content. So okay, so my office is in Incarni Wardley, room 647. I've got consultations on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. There'll be a Zoom link as well, so you can join in person or remotely. We have a course tutor, Irilyn Murphy, who's one of our master's students. And for admin inquiries, you can go to the school admin hub. So the most important thing that I want to hit you with here is probably the most important slide of this video, is just this course at a glance picture. So where do you need to be and when? It's basically this. So your big signposts in the week are really that we have a workshop on Friday mornings, and there are online quizzes that are due to prepare you for that workshop. So the structure of your week is really, stuff gets released on Sundays in preparation for the next week. There's reading and videos and quizzes to do before the workshop on Friday. My consultation's in the middle there in case you're stuck. And then there's a couple of other things. So in odd-numbered weeks, we're going to have Python labs. So that's starting from week 1 with an drop-in install session. In even number weeks, we'll have traditional whiteboard tutorials where you work through the sort of math stuff. And then assignments are going to be due in odd weeks, starting from week 3, 5 p.m. On Fridays, close of business Fridays. That's it. That's the structure of the course. If you remember nothing else from this, remember that, and you're going to know where to be and when. So, okay, so this summarizes that. You can go check out the slides later. Yeah, the idea of the, this is a flipped classroom type course. So, workshops are going to be, where you use where we talk about the stuff that you've learned through the week, and it'll be hopefully a bit interactive. They'll be recorded and live streamed to my uni. So yeah, as I said, there's readings, videos to help you. And there's a quizzes due before each workshop. Alternating tutorials and labs. So they start in week 1, and they're going to alternate between math tutorials and Python tutorials. And yeah, we start with very easy, no content in the first Python workshop in week 1. Just bring along your laptop, and we'll get up and running with Python. I think that modern optimization and modern machine learning is really done in modern programming languages like Python, and so this is just a great opportunity to teach a different programming language. You'll notice that there's it's kind of a bit multiple personalities. This course, the course notes are written in MATLAB. There's lots of examples in MATLAB. There's assignment questions that are in MATLAB. I like to also use this as an opportunity to introduce something new in this course. So we'll do a bit of Python as well. Okay, everything that you need for the course is going to be on my uni. So it's structured quite nicely. There's a weekly page of what the stuff that you need to do each week. So basically, you're going to work through these series of weekly pages, watch the videos, do the readings. It'll tell you when the assignments are due, things like this. Everything's going to be in these weekly pages on my uni. So it should be straightforward to navigate through. How does the assessment work? It's kind of pretty standard. So let's see. So you get 3 marks for coming along to tutorials and labs, 5 assignments, 5% each. These online quizzes that I'm going to do, that's 10% of gift marks actually, because they're multiple choice. You can do them multiple times. This is a piece of formative assessment to check that you've understood the stuff that you've read and the videos that you've watched. So they should be easy for you to get. We have an online test which I put at the end of the semester. It's kind of like taking some of the content from the exam and putting it into like multiple choice online test. I'll say much more about that later in the semester. And then there's a 40% traditional final exam. So relatively low for a final exam in a third year maths course. Everything gets done through my uni. Amazingly, I'll say more about this in the workshop. There's a no penalty 24-hour extension. If you miss the 5 p.m. Friday deadline, that's fine. But the link goes away on my uni for submitting assignments after 24 hours. So fair warning there. Anything that's late after 24 hours for assignments and late quizzes just get 0. To compensate for that, in the quizzes at least, I'll drop everybody's bottom 5 quiz marks. So when you're sick, if you're sick, if you just don't get it done on time, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's no need to email me, no need to get an exemption. I'm not going to give exemptions. I'm just going to drop grades at the end of the low grades at the end of the course. Everything else is pretty normal. We'll talk about academic integrity later. Basically, look, don't do cheating. I'll do my best to monitor the internet for plagiarism websites and things like that. Try not to do it. I'll do my best to catch you. I'm not going to go crazy about it. This I don't think is going to be a huge issue in this course. One thing that I will say, and I'll talk more about this in the workshop, is go nuts with ChatGPT and things like this. Put your assignment questions into it if you want. I've tried. It's not that helpful. As people are probably learning, ChatGPT is just not that great at maths, particularly the sorts of questions that we have in this. So I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's going to be that helpful. We'll talk more on Friday about ChatGPT. Fun little case study. Okay, there's no lectures. This is a flipped classroom course. So the onus is on you to do the readings and stuff before coming to these Friday workshops. I don't need you to have understood everything that you've learned. And in fact, part of the fun of this course is the notes are quite dense. The notes can be dense in places. And so part of the idea of the workshop is that we can talk through them and we get on the same page, and it's a little bit more interactive. So I need you to come along to the workshops prepared, having watched the videos, having read the content, and then come along with your questions. And that's going to be the idea. Yeah, if you've got questions, then please come and see me. Please come and chat to me in consultation. Email me questions by all means. Please use Piazza as well. I will make good use of Piazza during the semester. I'll pose questions there for you throughout the semester, and I'll monitor it for the things that people are getting stuck on. So please use that. Please come and answer. Just come and ask questions. It's quite nice to chat to you and get to know you. That's about it. To be honest, that's all I have to say for this introduction. We'll talk more in our first workshop. But for the moment, you can crack on and start learning a little bit about the actual course. Thanks. See you soon.